Hey y'all, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel and thanks again for watching. Today I'm going to show you guys a dresser renovation that I just completed. I am so excited about this piece. It took me quite a little bit of time, but it is finally done. And I'm upstairs right now next to the dresser to show it to you guys. You don't see me upstairs a whole lot, but this is going to be the home for this piece. So that's why I'm up here already. It has been done for about a week now, and I am just letting it cure up here so that it doesn't get any scratches or dings. So I have nothing on it or in it. It is not in use yet. I got most of my information about how to do this from a channel called Pretty Distressed. I'll leave the link for her. It's Christina Mascari, I think is how you say her last name. Christina's channel, I will leave it for a link for that in the description box below so you guys can check it out if you're interested. I did purchase a spray gun to do this, and I got to use so many fun and creative parts of my brain that I haven't been able to use in a while. I felt so awesome after I saw the finished product and everything actually came together how I was hoping that it would. It definitely took some challenges, took a lot of help from my husband, and it's finally done. This project did cost me some money, some startup costs for actually doing things like this. I will actually put right here the exact amount that I spent in total on this project. Part of that was the spray gun, then all of the supplies, things I had never had before. And then we also bought some wood because we redid the bottom of it. But the dresser was completely free. A neighbor was giving it away. They actually gave it away just about a year ago, and I decided then that I wanted it. And so I looked back at my text messages or my Facebook messages, and I found the person who gave it to me, and I actually sent them a picture of it. I said, I wanted you to see what I did to this. I know it's been a year, but I'm so excited about it. So I sent it to them and they were like, wow, it looks so cute. We're so glad you're gonna get more use out of it. We just didn't need it anymore. It is a solid wood piece. And without further ado, I will start to show you the rest of it. Okay, so I just got done wiping everything off with like the simple grain, which is like what I've read on YouTube videos and different things that how you should clean it. But but I have a problem now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this outside. Adam had wanted me to do it not in the garage so I wouldn't like get spray from the spray gun on everything. But it's like so windy today that I'm afraid like if I spray this, not only will things get all over the piece, like stuff from the trees or whatever, but that like my drop cloth below is like blowing up onto the piece, so I feel like that's gonna stick to it. So one thing I did see in a video today on YouTube was to actually like get a tent and do it inside the garage and like still have the drop cloth down in the garage but have a tent so there's no like spray that like ends up anywhere else in the garage. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do, is try to find a tent online somewhere and see if I can get that here or if I can buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot to pop it up inside the garage so I don't get anything anywhere else. I'll show you what I mean by like the wind and stuff. So I have all of the pieces laid out here, which like it's also like really bright out here, so it's kind of like making it difficult for me to like see things. I don't want to put my sunglasses on because I don't want things to get messed up. And like with the drawers, it's not a big problem if like it blows up onto it because I'm only gonna be painting the top surface. But I put this up on blocks so that I would have room for it, but like even like this one is gonna get like this piece is like on top of here, so it's like I guess I could tape everything down, but then even in the center just a minute ago this piece right here blew up and started touching here. So I just think the wind in combination of this is not going to work how Adam had wanted it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably move this stuff back into the garage and then look for something, a better, like you can see the wind's picking up now, like a better option for how I'm supposed to do this. So to be continued.
Practice. Oh, and most importantly, let me go ahead and get the spray gun. We might need that.
are basically done with all of the green. So next step is to do the top coat on here. And since I had a lot of green paint left over, I had picked up this basket, which is kind of like beat up and out of shape, but it was like half yellow and half just like plain, like the natural color. So I picked up this basket from a garage sale for I think like just a couple bucks. And I was going to go ahead and try to like paint it. And so like you can see, this is not the direction I went with it. So I'm gonna probably have to go, like I started this way and went down from the other way. So I might start this way and go back up. But I think I'm gonna try to paint it and just like see how it turns out with the green paint. So I can just kind of like use up what I have and have another piece in this bedroom that is the same color as the dresser, but it'll just be for like blankets and stuff that I put in there. But for the top coat, I'm using this Dixie Belle clear coat in flat. And I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers, checking out their videos and trying to find like best tips for it. So I think her name is Christina Mascari from Pretty Distressed. I'll put her channel down in the description below. That's where I found a lot of my tips from. She suggests that you add a little bit of your paint color to your top coat so that you don't get like just, it doesn't look so shiny. It just like kind of tints it a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. I have just barely any of this paint left over. And then I also have some still in the sprayer. I'm gonna be applying that with a sponge, by the way. But I have some left in the sprayer, so I was going to go ahead and try to spray this item with as much as I can out of the sprayer. And then whatever's left in the sprayer, I'll probably use part of that to pour into the clear coat. That way I don't have to open up the can again if I don't have to. So it's coming along really well. I'm excited. Next steps here are to get the clear coat on, put the doors back in, put the new hardware on, and then there is a door here, and Adam's going to be putting in a special hinge for me that's hidden, because the one originally you could see from the outside, and I didn't want to do that because I couldn't find one that matched the new color of the other hardware. So I'll be putting in a new hinge that will work for here, and then also a new like clip here that where it'll like clip into it, so when it closes it stays closed. Really excited. Oh my goodness, guys. So I had seen Christina do this before with a sponge and applying the top coat like this. And I thought, oh, that seems like an interesting method, so you wouldn't get streaks from a brush or anything. And I thought I would try it out. And I did. And it took me so long to get it smooth, to get enough product. It was just a very difficult process. So I did one coat with the sponge, and then after that I switched and poured the rest of my top coat into my sprayer and then just went to town doing that. So this is the final piece. It's gonna go here in this corner of this bedroom. And I'm super excited. I will probably be putting some sort of like lamp on top of it, some accessories, who knows what all it will be used for. But it is really nice. The finish on here is like so smooth. And I'm so happy with how things turned out. I don't know if you can see it, it'll focus more, but it is just such a smooth finish and it feels amazing. There we go, so that's better. So it is kind of an interesting piece how it has like these two tiers here. It does have these dresser drawers here, and one of the things I think I want to do is actually get some better slides in this so that it'll slide out and keep level. I did replace the hardware on this. These are some pieces that I got off of Amazon here, and they are just this beautiful brassy color, gold brass, whatever. I mean, I don't know, there's so many different terms for it, but I think it looks great. I actually had seen a dresser on Crate & Barrel's website, and I'll put a picture of that here for you. And that was kind of like my inspiration color for this piece, so I was hoping to get something very close to this. This paint is olive and coriander, and I can see now there's a little spot here I'm gonna have to fix. We might have dinged some things up when we moved it up here. Another thing you'll notice is that there are not visible hinges here. There were before. My husband actually put in these hinges for me, so that was kind of a different task as well, so that it would be hidden hinges, because I couldn't find hinges that would actually end up matching. So I'm really excited. It has these two shelves here, so you can put one down here. One of the things I didn't do that I kind of regret later, but not so much, is I didn't really like tape off the interior. So there is a lot of overspray that you can see on basically all of the drawers here, but I don't really care because you're not gonna be able to see it. Like, you know, and it's not really gonna matter. It's like it's painted green, you know, like what's the big deal? So I don't think it's a big deal. My husband did comment to me like, hey, don't you wanna like tape that off so you wouldn't get the spray there? If I was gonna like be selling this piece to someone, yeah, I would definitely do that, but this is mine to keep. So it has 4 drawers as well. One other thing on here that you probably wouldn't notice unless I brought it up, but right here, this drawer had been chewed by a dog, and I just didn't even want to like try to fix it that much. I don't think it's that noticeable from far away. If I hadn't pointed it out, you probably wouldn't have seen it, but that is a little flaw that it has, but for free, you cannot beat that flaw. Another thing that we did is, if you notice in the original picture, there was this like scalloped edge along the bottom here, and I thought I wanted this dresser to have a more modern look, so I asked my husband to pry it off and put me a new board on there. So he did that. He pried it off, put a new board on here, and now I have kind of a straight modern look on the bottom, which I am so excited about. So this is my first and probably my largest piece that I'll be redoing. I have a couple other pieces in the house that I want to redo, but this piece is very big. So it's a very large dresser that I really probably should have started off with a smaller piece to practice, but once I got everything done, I was just so excited. So excited to have this completed piece upstairs, ready for use and ready for it to be in its new home. So that's it for the dresser renovation. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and coming along and seeing the whole behind the scenes story of how I did it. Again, if you want to learn how to do stuff like this, my channel is not the one for that. You should check out Christina's channel at Pretty Distressed. I'll drop it down below. She had so many great tips, and honestly, all I did was watch her videos and I was able to create this. So I feel so good about the finished product, and my husband has been calling me like the resident professional on this stuff because I was just quoting things from the videos of hers that I had seen, that I was learning about, and I just feel so good about this project. So I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. If you want to stick around and see more of my videos, I do more about food here, grocery hauls, some homemaking stuff, and if you do, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as a thumbs up for this beautiful dresser. Thanks for watching, guys.